right. Good morning, everybody. It feels like it's been a while since I made a little podcast, made a little video, recorded a little video on my little phone, on my little YouTube channel, But yeah, what's up? Um, it's another day, it's another dollar, it's another week, it's another shit. It's Tuesday. But we're not turning up on a Tuesday. We're not Drake. But yeah, it's the 19th of July, 7/19/2022. What's up, man? How everybody doing? Hope everybody been good and all that. It's hot as fuck, but I live in Seattle, so I doubt it's as hot as everywhere else in the world. Like some places, I think New York reached like 100 degrees or something, which is crazy. But yeah, it's pretty interesting because the other day I was talking with a buddy of mine, and he was like asking me for like just what I think on his move in life and stuff. And it was interesting because he was talking about how he wanted to go to school or go to some sort of boot camp, not like military boot camp, but more so programming boot camp. I don't know why they call it boot camp, because when you think of boot camp, you're thinking of like grueling physical activity, getting yelled at, crawling through the mud and stuff, running in the rain. But I'm assuming programming boot camp is nothing like that. I don't think you're running in the rain, and I don't think you have a sergeant. I think, if anything, it's a bunch of nerds programming shit. No offense to the nerds. I'm a nerd, So what's up, my nerds? Shout out. But yeah. He was talking about going back to school. Cause right now he's just working and stuff, Yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing. So he was thinking about going to school for programming and becoming like some sort of computer person. I don't know what's the term, but he was like concerned about, oh man, what if I spent all this time? What if I put this money into this schooling and what if it don't work out? What if I figure out I don't like it? He was like, what if I figure out I don't like it? What if I figure out that I don't actually, what if it doesn't work out? Like, what if not, what if I do like it, but like, I don't get a job or it's not as good as I thought it was, And, just in general, what if I dedicate a lot of time and money into this and things don't work out? And I told him, no matter what path you take, it's never guaranteed success, because you can, like, for me, for example, I'm not taking the traditional way of like going through life. I'm not going to college. I'm not studying to become some pharmacist or something and then working on that and doing all that. Instead, for me, my plan is I'm just working my job, saving my money, investing it into stuff, and then I'm gonna take all the profits I make and put it into real estate, rental properties, and then I'm gonna go and me and my uncle are gonna go buy some properties and rent them out and make money that way. That's the path we're taking, and that's the path he proposed to me. I was gonna go to college, but my uncle told me about that, and I think that fits me better, and I'd rather do that too, and also make more money by having rental properties and stuff. But I say that to say this: I'm not taking the traditional path of school. I'm taking a different path, and on my path of my investing journey, I've talked about it in the previous video, but I put a lot of money into this one crypto coin called Luna, and that shit went to zero, and I lost a lot of money, right? And I did not see that coming, and I was doing well up until then, with investing. So that really fucked me up a lot. But, plans don't always go as expected, and shit always happens. You just gotta roll with the punches life throws at you and make the best of it. But my point is that, okay, my friend could go the traditional way, go to school, become a programmer and all that, but it could not work out, right? And he's afraid of failure. I know that's normal. Everybody's afraid of failure. But I'm like, yeah, that's true. You could go to school and, and it might not end up working out. That is true. I told him that. But I'm like, look at me. I took a different route instead of school. And You know, I got fucked up too, you know? Like, I was doing well for a bit, but I got fucked up. So, pretty much, no matter what path you take in life, it's never guaranteed success. And not even success, you could be successful, but you can find out you don't even like what you're doing, you know? So maybe your heart's not in it and your soul's not satisfied. So, pretty much, no matter what happens in life, what path you take, it might not work out. But the thing is that's okay. Just don't give up, all right? That's it, you know? Because shit's gonna happen no matter what. You know, if you end up going to school, a lot of shit could happen. If you end up just working, a lot of shit could happen. If you like starting your own business, a lot of shit could happen. You know, if you're like become a drug dealer, a lot of shit could happen, you know? So just my little piece of advice is just no matter what, just try it. You know, just try it. Just give it a shot. You know, like if you feel like you want to try school, I'm gonna be honest, it might not work out. It might work out, you know, but at least give it a shot. Because eventually down the line, you don't want to regret shit, you know? That's the worst feeling ever. You don't want to be old and regretting that you wish you did something, you know? So, just try it. And don't be afraid of failure, because honestly, everybody in life is going to have failures, okay? And there's two types of people. There's the person that either gets beat up and stays down, or the person that gets beat up and gets back up and fights again, you know? And you just gotta keep going, you know? The more, and the interesting thing is, as shit keeps happening and you keep facing it on and trying to overcome it, it gets easier. So the next shit that happens, it's a little bit easier to deal with, you know? And the next shit that happens, it's a little bit easier to deal with. And it's not as bad. And you know what? Even if the next shit that does happen is really bad, you're gonna be able to handle it better because you have a lot of experience dealing with shit, you know what I mean? So, pretty much, no matter what path you take, it's never guaranteed success, you know? One hand, we have a guy that's going to school. On the other hand, we have me doing some other shit, investing in stuff, right? Each one has its benefits, each one has its cons, each one has its risks, each one has its safety, you know, each one has its pluses, each one has its negative. Just pick the one you pick that's good for you. And honestly, I think you just gotta follow your gut and figure out, and just try things until you find something that fits you, you know? Because there's probably someone out there right now spending 24/7 studying, going to school, doing all this, right? And then after like 8 years, they finally get into like being a doctor, and then they're in the hospital, and then they realize, I hate this, you know? And you could look at it as, damn, I wasted 8 years of my life to only realize I don't really like what I'm doing. Or you could think of it as, okay, I spent 8 years, I gave it a shot, I don't like it, let's move on to the next thing, you know? And of course, the way I'm saying it is, it sounds easy, but it's not, you know? But I don't know, you gotta keep going, try your shit, figure out what fits you, you know? Like for me, I've been through a couple jobs. Some fit me, some don't, you know? But the job I'm at right now, it fits me. And you know what's crazy? As I was going through my job journey, you start like getting a feel for it, you know? You'll start noticing little things like, oh, you're looking around, oh, just based on my gut, I can already tell this job's not for me. And it was interesting because my current job, when I did my interview and I was like gave me a tour and I was talking to my supervisor and stuff and looking around at the people working, I already could tell that I was a fit for that job and that I was gonna enjoy it. And it was the case, you know? So at first, when I got my first job, it wasn't a fit. I was working like hell and I didn't know any better. But as I was getting more jobs, you know, you start to realize things. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, that's just life. Not even like career. Just try a lot of things. Figure yourself out. You know, I think life is really about. I remember as a kid hearing like finding yourself, trying to figure yourself out. I'm like, that's so dumb. How do you people not know who they are? You know, I'm like, I like video games. I like hot Cheetos. I like going to the park with my friends and riding bikes. I remember that was what I was. But now I realize what people are talking about is that you don't really, life's all about learning more about yourself, you know? As you try different things, you're like, oh, I actually like this, you know? And it's interesting because a lot of the time, most of your growth comes in when you're out of your comfort zone, you know. So I guess another piece of advice is try something that makes you uncomfortable, because that's where the growth happens, you know. But basically, I just want to say that no matter what happens, no matter what path you take, no matter what decision you do, just try to do the right thing, follow your gut, and I'm gonna be real, shit's gonna happen in life, you know? A lot of shit's gonna happen. You're gonna have failures, you're gonna have down moments, you're gonna have depression, you're gonna have heartbreak, but just, you know, you gotta be like a strong person and just face it head on. Don't let it destroy you and keep going, my friend. Keep it going. I don't know if that makes sense, you know? All I'm really trying to do is just, as I navigate through life, meet different people, learn different things, I try to share it because I learned a lot through podcasts. And I just want to spread it. And if someone listens to this and it helps them out, that'd be awesome. But yeah, no matter what shit happens, man, just keep going. No path is guaranteed success, but you can choose how you react to shit. All right. Thanks for watching. Take your time out to watch this video. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. And don't forget, I'm also on YouTube, Xico Story, TikTok, Xico Story, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, Xico Story, and all that, my friend. Check me out. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.